Hello, America. Eddie Marcus here. Got some wonderful news for you. I mean, super wonderful news for you. What I'd like to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is that God has got some information for you. I want you to know that the troubles that we've been experiencing for all your life, it's been here because we have chosen that path. I want you to know that out of all the struggles that America is going through right now, the only solution for America's problems through the voice of an agent for heaven is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for you. I want you to know that Donald Trump is not the solution to your problems. He has no answers. He's just straws blowing in the wind. MAGA got no answers. The Republican Party has no answers. And really, the supporters of that got no answers. But I also want you to be aware of the fact that Democrats exist right along during this time, but Democrats got no answers either. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying to you that ever since America has been known as America, America has been evil. America started on the evil tip, and America is on the evil tip today. In fact, it's rolling down the hill kind of fast. And a lot of people are looking for solutions everywhere. I mean, a lot of people are thinking that Mr. Newsom is the answer. But I want you to know Newsom is not the answer. I want you to know that all of the problems that have existed here in America basically has been caused by the white people. It has been able to be implemented and exist because of black people. The problem to be fixed takes someone to know it, which aren't white people and really aren't black people, is Eddie Marcus. You see the pain and suffering and lying and cheating, and some got and some don't, deception and terror and war. That's from the liar. That's from the deception. That's America. That's the world. And God made all of the people, all of the resources, and everything that they're using to tear up this world and to destroy each other and denounce God. God gave it to them for the opposite. But they don't know it. Right now, they got Republicans and all those people that's associated with Republicans got no idea what's going on. The white national Christianity movement had no idea what's going on. Everything. Let me tell you one more time, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to believe me, but let me tell you something. Everything basically that is in existence today in America is a result of people serving Satan and God's love for you by allowing it to continue to exist so that you can have the time to wake up. Now, you see people losing their health care, all these things that they're losing. You see people so hateful they wanted to cause black people pain and they cause themselves pain. All of that, that's the devil. That ain't God. That's God saying you shall reap what you sow. And this is what you have sown, and this is what you're reaping. But I'm also here today to tell you that God is sending someone else and prepared someone else. God has prepared me to lead you. You remember when what that guy named Bill Clinton ran president? I ran against Bill Clinton twice. Why did I run against Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton was a Rhodes Scholar. He got his certification from a racist. He got his from Karl Rove. He got his certification from the demon himself. And everybody just trying to get a Rhodes Scholar, a Rhodes Scholar. Something else in it. But I knew Bill Clinton had no solution to this problem, and he ran for office twice and got it twice. I knew he had no solution. And Republican, what? That Bush dude, George, I ran against him. Barack Obama, I ran against Barack Obama. Why? Because I knew these guys, they didn't have no answers. Like Donald Trump got no answer. The lady that was running for the Democratic presidency was better than Trump. Ms. Harris had no answers. Why? Because America has no answers. The answer to the problem that we experience comes from God, and the solution, those that led by God know it. Now, I'm going to ask you something, Americans. Tell me, approve it. Get a microphone. Go to all these guys who got this talking stuff on television. Ask them, how can you resolve the problem? Tell them in 5 minutes. Tell the world how to resolve the problems that America is going through today. And I guarantee you, not one of them will be white. Because whites see no success in making a nation great when white people are not there. And this is because this is what they were taught from the cradle. Black people were taught something different. You're going to go through some shit until you wake up. And we've been going through some shit, and I've woken up. Now, what do I mean? I mean, I know God is an invisible power. He's not Donald Trump. He's not a white man, not a black man, not any man. It's a spirit. I know that. And I know that all of the resources that exist on the earth came from that same spirit, not you. The only thing that we are made for is to help one another, to be a tool for one another in the service of God. That's what we're made for. And so let me tell you this. When God made us, God made all of the resources that we'll ever need. Everything that we've ever done, God prepared us for that. Planes, cars, trucks, bus, bombs, food, whatever. God was protecting us. God is that parent that looked out for us. God is not the parent that let us come into the world and then didn't even have food stamps. No, that's the white man. That's the devil. And it's the black people too. Don't let me make you think I'm trying to take black people out of there. Black people in just as much in this stuff as white people. And when it gets fixed, it's gonna take just as much of white people as it is black people. But it's gonna take leadership from black people. Eddie Mark is gonna take leadership from me. Because I know that every last one of you came from God. I know that every last one of you came baked with a career that would allow you to engage yourself in the process of making this life successful. I know that every last one of you are here. You know you got to eat, and everybody got an opportunity to work in a career that you've chosen. I know that. I know that your needs, your wants, and your desires are supposed to be met. Suffer for nothing, peace, prosperity. I know this. You don't know that. But my job right here is to tell you that. You still out there running around the street telling some Donald Trump. Donald Trump, oh God, Donald Trump. Lord, thank you for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is saying you nothing but pain and suffering. But he's white. And you have sold God out for white. You sold God out for white supremacy. You think white people can help you? Hell no. And in order for black people to help you, you got to sit your tail down and learn. You got to sit down and learn. So I'm telling every governor in the United States of America, if you want the problem fixed, you go and look up the stuff that Eddie Marcus has been speaking about. I'm telling every politician, if you want to play a role in making America great, go look up Eddie Marcus, Basic Human Rights for All People, and see what he's been talking about. I'm talking about black people. It's time for your ship, ready for your ship to come in. You go look up and see what's been happening. You'll get the message. But the connection with God that says every last human being on this earth is important, that's what God has shown me. He didn't show you that. That every last one of you are supposed to be engaged in the process, he showed me that. Didn't show you that. You're still ignorant. So I'm just going to stop for right now because I'm sweating. And I didn't want this moment to pass without you knowing the fact that God has prepared, that there's a solution to this problem. And I'm the one that's been given it to bring it to you. And I have not ever heard another person on television in 75 years. I don't care who you were talking about, God, whether you were talking about motivation, whether you were talking about philosophy, I don't give a heck what you were talking about. I never heard anybody talk about and explain peace and prosperity to every individual on the face of the earth. I never heard anything come out of another person's mouth. The first time I heard it was in my mind and in my heart. And the next time I heard it was when it came out of my mouth. And still, I'm not hearing anybody say it. I'm not hearing anybody submit to God. Everybody submitting to the system, Constitution, the Supreme Court, white folks, evil. And you think God gonna tell you something? You got to be out of your mind. Go sit down. I'll be back.